Hey everyone, it's CurlyHairedHero and welcome back to Prince of Tennis 2005 Crystal Drive. You notice that I sound like complete and utter garbage. That's because I am sick, which is just great. That's how you want to start the new year off, right? Sick. Oh my god. In any case, this is the Kantou Mixed Match Tournament. We're here in the final round, going off against the Hikidaikai team here. We got their golden combi of Bunta and the bald black guy. We've actually used. He's actually not that bad. Bunta I've talked about is one of my favorite characters in the series. I just thought he was really cool. And I think his abilities are the coolest. They're also somewhat. The ratio to plausible and cool, I believe, is the highest for him. Plausible being, a lot of the abilities in this game, or not in this game, this entire tennis franchise are, really out there and ridiculous. Some of them are somewhat based on actual, tennis logic and are somewhat possible, but the vast majority of them are not. Type rope walking isn't really that difficult of a thing to do. Well, I shouldn't say, that's not the right word. It's extremely difficult to pull off. It's not extremely difficult to happen, as in, it's not impossible, is what I'm trying to say. Because, you get court balls and net balls all the time. And often it's not too rare that the ball will skim on the net a little bit. Maybe not to the point where it's actually tightrope walking on the net, but it can roll about a bit on the net a little bit. And then there's also the metal ball shot, which is also very possible. I've actually seen it happen. So I know that's kind of possible, but that's just when you hit the ball into the post and it lands on the other side of the field. What's probably not as possible is the one where he does it where it's consecutive. I think it's the one where he does it against a lob. Not a lob, sorry. It's a lob defense, but it's against a smash. So he redirects it so that it bounces off the post several times and then it bounces on the other side of the field. That one's pretty bullshit. But in general, the ratio of looking cool and, being effective and also actually being possible in a real life tennis game is more even than most of these characters. The snake shot is just the buggy whip shot. It's just, it doesn't do all this crazy 90-degree angle nonsense that they make you want to believe is even close to possible. What else is there? The cool drive is basically impossible. The cool drive is when Ryoma smashes the ball and it rolls on the ground instead of it bouncing off the ground. It just straight up rolls on the ground as soon as it hits the ground. As far as I know, that's impossible. As far as I know, I really don't know anything about physics. Quite honestly, it's one science that I never got to take a class in school, but I know enough to know that that's definitely 90% impossible. A drive and B drive, there's not really anything too crazy about those. I mean, it's just Ryoma sliding up and using the momentum to hit the ball. They're not crazy strong, but they're not exactly crazy improbable, I don't think. I just don't think that they have the same effect, maybe. And aside from that, what else is there? There's the Enoshiki drop shot. So that's just an exaggeration of just a normal drop shot, because drop shots are obviously just, you hit the ball with some backspin slice, with a very light touch, so that the ball has enough backspin to land very close to the net, and make it very difficult for your opponent to return it. It's very possible for you to do that and even have the effect where it actually bounces towards the net because of the backspin. You can actually do that. Not to that extreme extent, but it is possible for it to bounce and then bounce back towards the net as opposed to bouncing forward, or at the very least bouncing in place. It's not possible, for example, for one of Fuji's special where he bounces it and it comes all the way back into his hands, or when it does that crazy shit where it spins up in the air or something like that. That's not necessarily possible. And his smash counter, that's just dumb. Oh man, I don't know. I can go on for a couple of days, but I remember I wanted to sort of do a series like that. when I first started making content for YouTube, and I was thinking like, what can I do to set myself apart from everyone else? And then I started playing this. This is the first thing I ever recorded. And then I was thinking to myself like, alright, I like this, I know tennis and whatnot. It would be kind of cool if I made a series sort of like, I want to say like Game Theory, or more like his, MatPat's, YouTube Red series, like Game Lab I think it's called, where you to like test out game stuff from like real life. It would be like that, basically. I would just take stuff from Prince of Tennis and see if they were possible in real life. And I thought, oh, I can even extend that to other sports anime, like, Aisha 21 or Slam Dunk, stuff like that. And see if any of that is really possible, and then see if I can perform it, etc., etc. I thought that would have been really cool, but I also didn't really have the means for production to do that. Nor did I think anyone would really give too much of a shit about it, quite honestly. So that never came to fruition. But more importantly, we've actually definitively won a doubles match in this tournament. Finally, this is the 4th match in this tournament, and I've lost all the first 3 of my doubles. This is the first time I've actually won a doubles match, so that's pretty good. And then I believe, that should lower our grip. Let's see if we can just go ahead and smash that on. We're probably gonna just end up wiping right through CurlyHairedHero right here. And unfortunately, I guess because it's the mixed match tournament, they make the difficulty pretty low. I do know that pretty much this is the last time. I know I've said this a lot. I've said about how easy this game is. This is the last time that the game is going to be super easy. So the next tournament I have set up for Season 4 are actually going to be with the difficulty set to hard. And that's just a completely different playing field. Like, easy is dumb easy. Medium is kind of just whatever. And then when it comes to hard, it's just like, your specials aren't shit, the opponent just smacks everything you've got, like, it's just a completely different world. And I think most of the tournaments I'm doing next season are going to be of that sort of caliber. So I guess we'll have that to look forward to. But yeah, that's the Kantou Mixed Match Tournament. I believe we actually don't get a damn thing for this. I just ended up doing it just to complete it, because I believe it does unlock another tournament for us later on. I haven't been really looking at the stats for these games just because they're so short. Not really any reason, not really anything for me to talk about. But in any case, that's gonna do it for the Mixed Match Tournament. I usually skip this credit scene because we've seen it a million times, but the only time I leave it in is if I ever have anything to talk about. The only thing I'll say is that for here on out, basically what's going to happen is I'm probably going to take a break from recording Prince of Tennis. I really like recording Prince of Tennis. Like I said, it's the first video I ever actually recorded. It's not the first video I uploaded. Fun fact, the first video I ever uploaded was, Yu-Gi-Oh! The Children's Soul. That's the first video I've ever officially uploaded. Even if I end up deleting it because that video is garbage now. Even if I delete it, that's the first video I ever put out there. But the first video I actually sat down and recorded my audio and played on, or any sort of combination of that, it was Prince of Tennis, the very first episode that I recorded for the series. And I don't know. I just really like tennis, so this is why I really like playing this game, because it's the only solid tennis game I've ever seen that's just very in-depth, and you have all the variations of strokes and hits that you can do, and they also have a lot of different modes, and also a lot of different characters with their own different stats, which have very different stats, not just this guy hits hard, this guy runs fast. They have a lot more different stats than that, and they have the whole special attack mechanic, which is nice also. But I think Season 4 is going to be either the last season or the second to last season where I have pretty much everyone unlocked. Because what I wanted to do for a long time is I wanted to just wrap this up, give it a big send-off, and then start streaming just random match on Twitch. I mean, I know no one gives a shit about this game. No one even gonna know about this game, so I'm not gonna get like Twitter famous, or not Twitter, Twitch famous for playing this, because everyone's gonna be like, what? But that is something I really wanted to do. Oh, I lied. Actually, we do get a character. Why did I? Man, I gotta look through my notes, because I have like a notepad that tells me all the characters I can unlock, and what I need to do to unlock them. And I could have sworn I wrote down that I get nothing for this, but nope, we get Oishi, who's Edgy's partner. That's good. Let's go to practice matches so we can look at the roster. Yeah, we've pretty much... I gotta do this, really? Alright. I just want to go into the roster real quick. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes. There we go. We've pretty much got everyone. I believe we got everyone from Sengoku. Or, not Sengoku. Sengoku's a character. Segaku. No, we're missing one person. That's Inui. The only person we're missing here. For Fudohime, we just need the Hadouken guy. I believe that's it. For Saints Rodolfo, we're missing the their star of their team. It's the black guy. I don't know if he's black. He's like brown and like blonde hair. Very odd character. Made a big hoopla about him when he showed up, and he lost his match. It was pretty lame. I think that's the only character we're missing here. We might be missing one other character. It might just be another doubles player. For Yamabuki, I think this team is called. I don't remember who we're missing. Oh, we're missing the two doubles guys. That's who we're missing. For Hyote, we actually have a lot of characters that we need to unlock for Hyote. For Chu, I think we just need Sasaki, Kurobano, the train guy. So we got a couple of unlocked there. And Riki Daiki, we have Dikai. Oh fuck it, I'm always gonna say it wrong. I promise for season 4 I'm gonna look up how to say all these things. We have most of the characters I think for here. We just don't have Neo, and I think and Kirihara. And that's pretty much it. And then we have a couple of secret characters that we need to unlock. But yeah, we made a good chunk into the unlocking characters. We're at least got like 60% of the characters, maybe a little bit more. But in any case, stay fresh.